Do and welcome back to another one. In this one, I've got loads of bits to show you. To be fair, I mean, I'll just cut straight to the chase. I actually filmed this video already, again, but I didn't delete it this time. I just wasn't a fan of how it came across. I was tired when I filmed it, and it was pretty rushed, and I weren't really into it. So I figured I'll just re-record it. I do have some bits that I got from CEX online. Unfortunately, you won't be able to see me opening them because I don't do edits to splice that nonsense in. And yeah, like I say, I just weren't happy. But I do have one. But look at the size of this box. There's only one item in there, which is just a crazy size box to put one item in when they normally send me unpadded envelopes with the same items in. So we'll just go through what I've picked up this week, and we'll see how we get on. I'm just whimming it here. Paid £1 for this item here from a charity shop. Red Dead Redemption Complete Strategy Guide. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to keep this or not yet. I did originally start collecting strategy guides on the side, but I just can't really be bothered because they just sit there collecting dust, and I don't really know what to do with it. A PlayStation 2 demo I paid 50p for. I just pick a lot of these up lately because there is collectors out there. I'm not one of them for that stuff. I picked up this for 20p. It was in the Blu-ray section in the charity shop. I doubt I'll play Destiny, but it'll just go in my collection nonetheless. Let's just go to some other bits before we go down the CEX route. This one I found in a new shop that I found. It's more of a DVD and Blu-ray shop that I found, but he does have a small section of games. He had this game marked up at £12. I asked him if he'd take a tenner and he said yes, so I paid a tenner for The Amazing Spider-Man 2. I'm not really bothered about these sort of games. My missus has already got this, because my wife, as I've mentioned a few times, is collecting all the superhero, Transformers and Turtles stuff. So she's already got this, so she can't tax this one off me. So yeah, I'll probably just keep it anyway. Some physical grabs from in-store at CEX. Injustice 2, it's the Steelbook version there. My wife already has this one, so again, she can't be stealing this one off me. I think she already took the original version off me that I got a while back. Prince Persia: The Forgotten Sands. I recently grabbed the, is it cel-shaded version? Is it just called Prince of Persia Reboot? I guess it was. I haven't played it yet, but I have played this one in the past, and I remember this one being quite good, if a little short, if I remember rightly. I can't really remember, if I'm honest. I'm sorry if I'm doing this. It's really warm today. This game, I've never seen this version before. My wife will probably steal this one off me because she's not got this version. She does have this game, but she doesn't have this cover variant and all that nonsense. But that is Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. I think the only real difference with this cover is I'm pretty sure there's another one with Megatron, because it says here that you can get the gold Optimus and Megatron for multiplayer. I doubt the multiplayer is still active unless it means like split screen. But there is like it's not even a download code, it's just a piece of paper with controller inputs to get the gold Optimus and Megatron. Whatever. I doubt either of us will even use it. But yeah, it's just another Transformers game, isn't it? The movie tie-in ones were terrible, so I imagine that particular one is awful, because that movie was awful. Let's get into these next bits. This one's from Vinted. It completes a game series. I ain't using the word subset because I hate using that word. But anyway, it is Destruction Derby Raw. I've now got all of the Destruction Derbies, obviously now. I can't believe how long it took me to get this. I prefer the first Destruction Derby. I know a lot of people will be like, whoa, you can't even flip the cars and it's a bit simple. Yeah, but that's the better part of it. I mean, the sequel was okay at best, but I still prefer the first one. I played this the other day when it arrived. to test it, and it's not bad actually. It's probably a bit more to it than the sequel. And I didn't like Destruction Derby 2, the commentator in it. He just talks too much in that. Ayo. Another physical pickup I got from CEX that I actually got off my backside and went and picked up. Online orders are not pickups. I hate it when us collectors, we all say it. I'm guilty of it too, but it's one of those small things that I'm just like, oh, it annoys me. But we all have our little annoyances. This game is Bubble Bobble, featuring Rainbow Islands. I only played it for about 20 minutes when after I got home with it, just to test it out and such. I'm not really sure what to make of it. It's probably not really my sort of game. I'm not overly massive, fond of the Bubble Bobble and Bust a Move games anyway. Don't ask me why. I needed it, I've got it now, so ideal. And this one was sent to me by Stu. His name on YouTube here is Ninja Bear Hug. Some of my viewers already watch him. He's building a game collection just crazy, and he's been doing a lot of game room builds. So if you're interested in watching that stuff, check him out. That's Ninja Bear Hug. So thank you for this, Stu. This game is Wild Rapids. Now I'm gonna be honest. I didn't think much to the game when I looked at it, but obviously trying to full set stuff, you come across a lot of games that you've either never heard of, or you never played before, or you never gave a chance, because like a lot of us when we were younger, we listened to game reviewers in magazines and stuff. And game reviewers, journalists, if you want to call them that, they have agendas, but anyway, that's a subject for another day. But yeah, it's really good fun actually. It's basically just a racing game down a river, down a mountain, or whatever. I only played one level. In kayaks. It's a kayak racing game. It even says on here that it's the first ever kayak experience for PlayStation. I didn't know what to make going in. I actually enjoyed it, and I spent quite a bit of time trying to figure it out. But yeah, it's actually a really good game. And once again, thank you, Stu, for that. Now, these next two games, these were CEX box opening for those that like the tearing of the boxes. But like I said, I weren't overly keen on the way the video at the time came out. So here I am doing it again without edits, because it's just how we go. Sorry, I'm just really warm, sticking to myself. First game is Bloody Roar. I'm not overly enthused about how long this actually took me to get hold of. I mean, CEX have had it available for some time. I didn't order it because there's a reason. You'll see with the next game as to why, because I knew this had happened. Condition wise, this is perfect, apart from in the manual there is some, let me see if I can get to it, some loose pages, but I've checked, all of them are present and correct. They're all there. It just needs re-gluing because it's one of those glued spines, so they just need a bit of bonding, as it were, to put it back in. So this is even, you can see the empty spaces up there, but there, and behind my head there. The games were in there. It's just, after I filmed the video and I was about to upload it, I just didn't feel comfortable with it. I just didn't like it. So here we go. Warts and all that jazz. And now this is the reason why I didn't want to order that game or its sequel, because I knew this would happen. And this game is Bloody Roar 2, but they sent me in this awful white label version. That's the middle bit should be the solid cover, but they also sent me it in a France 98 case as well. So obviously that was a FIFA game many a moon ago. But look, I mean, look at the state of it when they do these white label jobbies. It looks awful. They basically minimise the artwork and they just put in the smallest blurb possible. I'll be honest, I wasn't overly keen, so that's how it should look on the cover, fully that picture, and then obviously that's how it looks. So I'm not overly keen. I think this one will probably go back for that reason. I don't know how I can get around getting the proper version of it, like the black label version. I'm not sure how I can do that because CEX don't consider white label anything different. So I may just wait, get it down the line, and then condition upgrade. I don't know. But anyway, that's a discussion for another time. And we'll just put them up there. So yeah, that's the reason I didn't want to order them. And now we're going to get into this big ass box. I mean, look at the size of it. And there is just one PS1 game in here. So, don't ask me why they've done it this way. I would have held that up, but it just too much. Invoice out the way. Oh look, they sent me some more stickers. Wow. Now that's quality. That is a lot of box for that. Excuse me. Condition check. Crack to the case, not important. Oh god. Manual doesn't stink. Well, the disc has been cleaned through a machine, so I'm obviously going to have to test it because I don't know if you'll make it out, but the white residue around the edges, you'll be able to see that. There you go. There. Anyway, the disc looks clean. It's been through a cleaner. I'll test it. The manual's alright, apart from a few folded pages, but look, these things, some of these games pushing 30 years old. I'm not asking for perfection. I'm not a mint collector by any stretch. Yeah, it all looks fine to me. Really, it's acceptable. It were a £12 game. That's Warhammer Dark Omen. I've never played it. I can't give anybody much thoughts on it. It looks a bit like a real-time strategy. So it's, what is it, like a Command and Conquer game based in the Games Workshop world. I'm not a Warhammer fan, so if you are, you probably may know more about it than I do. But yeah, it's another one for the collection. I think there's only Warhammer Shadow of the Horned Rat or something I need to get now. And then I've got all the Warhammer games. I believe, anyway. I may be wrong. But that Warhammer game takes my game total now to 891. In my next video, I've got 6 coming from Mark Camacho. I've mentioned in the previous video. I've got 5 coming from him, which I've made some sales on Vinted, so that money is going to him for those games, and those people that have bought stuff off me, I'll be mentioning you in the next video for when those games arrive. Excuse me. I do have a few other things in the pipeline because my personal target today is the 22nd of May. I'm not sure if there's 30 or 31 days in May. I haven't looked because I don't do the research, you see. But my personal target is to get 900 of these things before the end of this month. I would like to say that's a very achievable target of getting 9 games, but I'm reliant at the minute on ordering from CEX. My charity shops have been pretty bare as of late, so I haven't been able to trade flip some stuff. I do have some bits to sell, but they're not going on. They're going to CEX because I've got like something like this, the Castle complete box set. CEX won't take it because it's not got the lid part. I'll probably just cheap list that on my Vinted, and I've got these as well, Series 19 and 20 of Top Gear. Again, CEX won't take them because it doesn't have the cardboard outer, so they'll just go cheap on Vinted. But yeah, that's by the by. I'm not really a flipper, so I don't want to base my video around that sort of thing. I just find cheap stuff to trade. I don't bother reselling. But yeah, for now, that is it. I honestly think 9 might be achievable, but like I say, I'm reliant on CEX. My local shops, they don't have anything that I need, so it is what it is. But anyway, enough waffle. Thank you very, very much for watching me talk about this guff yet again. And I hope to catch you all in the next one. Enjoy the rest of your day and have a great weekend, people.